Well, well, well. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a couple of days since I recorded the first part of this. Let me just... There we go. We're about to start the Christmas celebration, and I have done it with another character, and I know we're about to hit a glitch. So, let's find out what that is. But first, we get some play. How you doing? I believe he headed for the Whistling Miller. Perhaps someone saw him run by. All right, Am. We'll go find out where he is. The Whistling Miller, and we're looking for people to talk to. Come on, Clear. Let's go. Playing a Regarden after playing a Makoti is quite different. Just watching them. The Cheerful Cherub. That boy who always comes to stare at the decorations. I know him. I mean, I've seen him round before. I don't know his name, and I don't think I've ever seen him smile. She's just staring. She loves it. Kids in this time of year, I think it doesn't matter. They just seem to enjoy it. Or any celebration. Playful Poppet. Oh, you must mean Tenny. I heard he moved here from Uld'ah recently. Can't tell you much more than he makes a point of keeping to himself. Oh no. Wait. Okay, there's a little thing right here. Let's see if we can find it. I'll just make sure that my... Whoops. Totally ran my character into a wall. Oh, that's silly. Bana bon ton. Let's have a look. On an errand for that glutton of a Lullafell. I pass this gate, and to the west you'll find Three Speak Stables. If memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use in Chocobo bridles. Bodwine would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the Chocobos there, you see. Could well be that he has need of that snaffle. That's not the mission I thought it was. That looks like the hard nut to crack mission, which actually we may have need of. That's okay. Playful Poppet. All right, we're back in our orange circle, so we should... Well, I'm going to go this way, and what we'll do is we'll loop. Wait. There you go. We'll loop around. I was going to say we'll just loop around the perimeter of the circle and see if we can find him. The Watchful Whaler. Okay, from the Wood Whalers. A boy? Yes, ran straight past me toward the Great Loam Growery. Oh my. We'll get there. Oh wait, hang on. Looks like I've got to go back to Solin. Of course, Solin will be worried. Let's go let her know we've got news of her missing potential friend. Solin. Hey kiddo. Did you learn anything? So his name is Tenny. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go to the Great Loam Growery. All right, let's go. Great Loam Growery. That would be the botanists. I did. He ran past the the cheerful cherub. You know what? I could talk about 5 minutes ago, and now I just can't. It'll come back, I'm sure. It's like, falling off a bike. I mean, riding a bike. One of those. Alrighty, let's go with Clear. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we are heading in the... I'm just blindly following. If you look up in the top right-hand corner, you will see like a little shield with an arrow on it. This is what I'm following. Did we unlock this? Have we unlocked it? Yes, alright. Well, if I'd known he was here, I would have zip-zapped over. Solin and Tenny. Oh my. Who are you? Some kind of adventurer? She is, and my name is Salin. You were at Makedo's amphitheatre earlier, weren't you? Would you like to go and join the Starlight celebration with me? My friends will be there too, so we can play together. Oh no. Your friends. They're really nice. Do you want to? It's not that. It's a long story. I have time. We just moved here for my father's job, and I know there's no point in moping about it, but I really, really miss my 3 friends back in Uld'ah. During Starlight, we'd show each other what toys we got and eat too many sweets and find all the best decorations in the city. We'd have so much fun, and each time we'd promise to play together the next year, but now? You're all the way in Gridania. Yeah. I used to love the Starlight celebration, but now all I can think about is leaving my friends behind and betraying our promise. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings by asking you to play. Nah, it's all right. You didn't know. But, Tanny, doesn't this mean you'll never be able to enjoy the Starlight celebration without feeling guilty? There must be something we can do. Miss, you're a grown-up. What do you think? Sounds like something 3 tickets to Gridania could fix. Pack your bags, kid. I'm smuggling you back to Uld'ah. Nothing screams friendship Kupo like Moogle. Let's try that one. Pack your bags, kid. I'm smuggling you to Uld'ah. Oh, man. Mail. That's it. I could send them presents. Okay, we obviously chose the right one after all that. That's a lovely idea. Everyone loves getting packages, and that way you'll be celebrating together, at a distance. What should I give them? Something you can only get in Gridania? Oh, ho, ho, ho. The answer to that is simple. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That snowy white beard, that's the real thing. You're the Saint of Nemea, aren't you? At least he's got clothes on this time. Great. Young Tanny, you need to look no further than your own 2 hands, for presents crafted from the heart are presents full of heart. I shall rigorously assist you in every step of their creation as both an artisanal saint and saintly artisan. I don't really understand, but thank you. Good response, kid. I'll help too. That way your presents will be crafted in half the time. Oh, really? Oh, all right then. Thanks. She's so happy, this girl. Mistress Adventurer, might we rely upon you to deliver Tenny's gifts once they're prepared? Uh-oh. Though we could post them by more conventional Moogles, a child's hard work and dedication ought to be hand-delivered by the most trusted individual. And as you are both emotionally invested in Tenny's happiness and currently standing before me, I bequeath the task to you. You will do it, yes? Yeah, I'll do it. Excellent. Then we shall realize these creations ere the spinner sloshes her nog. In the meantime, I would have you apprise Amgaranji of our efforts. Once you've relayed the report, return here for the requisite packages. Chop chop. Wow, when the Saint of Nemea says chop chop, it's chop chop. Let's go. Clearly, he's off to help these 2 with their crafting. We have, yeah, there we go. Alrighty, I think it might be sprint time. Something tells me the Saint of Nemea won't appreciate delays. Who am I kidding? That man is just all kinds of scary. If you've played for a while, you will have come across the Hildebrandt quests where you meet him. Yeah. All right. All I can say is that his wife is scarier. Let's go talk to Amy. I've been wanting to do this for the last couple of years. Garanji. Welcome back. Were you able to speak with the boy? I see. To be separated from one's friends is heartbreaking indeed. I only wish I too could help in some way. Oh, I know just the thing. I shall transform you into a saint. Your what? Um, I have a Saint of Nymea costume that I would be most happy to gift you. Tanny's friends will be delighted for a visit from the spirit's anointed herald. Accept this with my warmest wishes, dear adventurer. I know you won't let us down. Lady, I would be too scared to let you down. Ah, wow. Okay, we'll complete that. Accept our Blue Starlight adventure reward. Achievement unlocked. Storyteller 2, which is... It will tell us in the last 5. Storyteller 2. Complete 30 unique quests. Wow, already. Okay, untradeable items. This will tell you that the item is yours alone, cannot be sold or traded. Unique items. Special, you can never possess more than one at a time. It doesn't mean you can't get it again, it just means you can't have more than one in anywhere. Alright, Amgranji is grinning eagerly, her white eyes sparkling more than usual. This quest is available for a limited time only. Yes, it is. Without further ado, let us transform you into the Saint of Nymea. I have no doubt you will look every bit the part in the costume I gave you. Okay, we must equip the following items in order to proceed. Now this is so much easier. Let's just go Control I to open our inventory. Well, we will in a minute. You must equip the following items: an Orthodox Saint's cap, Saint's half robe, Saint's gloves, Saint's bottoms, and Saint's long boots. Let's go C. Oh, let's get out of the text. Once you are dressed and have sufficiently fluffed your magnificent beard, speak with Amgranji again. Oh wait, that was me voice, not her voice. If any of the aforementioned items are not in your possession, you can purchase them from the recompense officer at Mikado's amphitheater. Well, she's not going to talk to me till I'm dressed. Fair enough, I don't blame her. Rightio. We've saved our Conjurer's gear set. Let me just see if I can upgrade it. I can, so we'll equip that and we'll update it while I remember. Let us go to Control I. I think those things, yep. So when you have a clothing item in your backpack, it comes up as green. So I can see there that I don't have a clothing item in my backpack. These are not clothing items. These are the items I'm wearing. Actually, they are clothing items, and as you can see, they're all green. But I'm wearing them, so I don't need to worry about them being in my backpack. Here's my point. Control I will open up your inventory. A new character. It's so much easier to find things in here. I only have 2 hats. I need to right-click and equip. Click on this, right-click and equip. Click on this, right-click, Unorthodox Saint's gloves and equip. Click on this. So it's easy if you just work your way down your outside things. I know red and green should never be seen. I'm sorry, Clear, you're clashing with your clothing. And we'll equip that one. There we go. Alright, and we know we've got everything on that we need to because their little shield has changed color, and we are gonna... Let's not update our set, okay? Because otherwise the next time we equip our Conjurer, we're going to be wearing a Santa outfit. And as you can see, it's only got 3 as its equipment level. I nearly clicked it again. I'm just going to get out of here. Radio, Amgranji. Incredible. I feel as though I'm addressing the very captain of legend. Now then, pray return to the great Loam Grove and collect Tenny's presents. The happiness of precious younglings is in your hands. Oh, that's what scares me. I'm actually wondering if I can leave Gridania before I do the quest that tells me I can leave Gridania. So we may have some very swift adventuring required. Why am I running? Where's my Ethernet shard? I know I did this the first time I did it. I ran back and forward, completely forgetting I could just do this. It's so much quicker. All right, come on, Clear. Let's we're lost, aren't we? We are lost. We were for a minute. Tenny, look. The presents are ready. I thought it might take longer, but the Saint of Nymea showed us how to weave them up in no time. We made 3 bracelets, 1 for each of my friends. Thanks, Tenny. You said you'd take them to Uld'ah for me, right? My friend Mama Leia always hangs out around outside the quicksand, so you should start there. If the others aren't with him, he'll tell you where to go. I don't know how to properly thank you for this, but thank you, miss. Yeah. All right. So rather than run all the way across this town, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our Ethernet. We're going to head on over to the Gridania Aetheryte Plaza, which is the closest we can get to the airship thing, and we're going to see if they're going to let us out of the country without us doing our next story mission, which is on to Bentbranch. And if this is the case, we may have to become very, very focused on getting our story quests done so that we can leave town. So this means it doesn't matter which character area you start in. Let's try downstairs first. It doesn't mean which area you start in. You are still going to have to finish all the quests all the way through to, let's see if I can't get through. Let me see if the airship ticketer will let me go to Uld'ah. Purchase passage to Uld'ah? I'm terribly sorry, madam, but our services are restricted to those who possess airship passes. Oh no! Well, so in order to get our first airship pass and escape Gridania, or if you're in Uld'ah, escape Thanalan, or if you're in Limsa Laminza, escape Limsa Laminza, you are going to have to finish your story quests, your main scenario quests, to the point that they let you out of the city. So, Mother Mune, impressed by your progress, Mune wishes to send you on to Bentbranch Meadows, where you will find further opportunities to learn. Excellent, I'm all for learning. How is my favourite fresh-faced adventure? Oh, do not scowl. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, it's about time you made yourself useful at Bentbranch Meadows in the Central Shroud. And then she explains to us how the experience of a rapidly maturing adventurer will be helpful. It's also home to a usefully situated Aetheryte. I think we may have unlocked it. Oh, I hope we did. And that'll give us our next space. Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it. When you spy the Aetheryte, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bentbranch Meadows. Now, I think we did navigate that way, but I could be wrong. So let's just do what she says. Jacobo Porter. And be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head wrangler, when you arrive. Alright, so that means... alright, we're going to be focused on story quests until we aren't the right level to do them. Alright, well, let's go. Right, out the Blue Badger Gate, which is the one closest to the Carleen canopy. So just remember, and it's also got these handy dandy little blue stripes on either side. You can also find it in your Ethernet. Once you've unlocked all of the Ethernets, you can find it and just go straight there. Alright. So like any normal human who has not yet unlocked Bentbranch. Actually, I'm just going to look for the map. Alright. You basically come out of the Blue Badger Gate. You run across here until you get there. Let's see if we have unlocked... No, we have not unlocked Bentbranch Meadows. That must have been one of my other new characters. Okay, you run down the path till you come to a bridge. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. I've got one that's dedicated to achievement hunting. So I've started that off screen, but I'm happy to do one on screen if you guys would like. Oh my, really? You had to start it, you evil beast. Oh no, heal myself. Well, okay. We are not 10 levels above the monsters in this area, so they think they can take us on. They're about to have a lesson in don't pick on the conjurer. It doesn't matter how big she is. Of course, I think we're not going to get through this undamaged, mind you. I'm pretty sure one of the ways a lot of people like to level their characters is they go into Duty Finder, and as you can see, it's not unlocked for us because it's a brand new character, so that's why we're not doing that. If you have a character you're leveling a job in that you've already unlocked that in, then you can use it. Did we get any diamond thread? We might have. Otherwise, we'll have some of that ahead of us. I really like this. She's actually the only character on this server. So we'll see. Alrighty. Okay. I don't think we need to get level much more than this. So what we'll do is we'll follow... Yeah, we'll just keep following. Let's see how we go. You must be the venturer Mune sent word about. I'm Keith, a head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you, good things, lest you worry. When the elder Seedseer bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong, that is. Consider me a convert. Anyway, you've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting anyone down, eh? All right, no, would not dream of it. Disciple of War. Now you'll notice there's a red there, which means we can't put it on, but this has got green, and it's an improvement. We'll complete that. And we leveled. Let's just go see. Yeah, that's right. We are. Let's just jump back into our gear set. Seeing as we're going to have to... Oh, no, I did it. I did do the thing. That's fine. We can fix this. Let's go. We need a proper hat. Let's put a proper hat on. Let's put a proper shirt on. Level 10, level 8. Let's put the level 10 thing on. Oh, whoops, my bad. Alrighty. Regarden. Level 5 and level 5 and level 8. Let's wear that. Now, because it's going to cause me problems if I don't do it, I'm actually going to put these in my inventory. We're going to just get rid of them. And I might do the same for the shirts we're not wearing. So level 5, Regarden bodice. There we go. And the hat. I know, I like my hempen hat, but I guess if I really want one, I can make one later. Are these my old canes? Yes. We can return that to the inventory. So this is just my way of trying to remember what I'm using at the time and keeping my big inventory out. So, all right. Level 5, level 5, level 10. Level 10, Emmetter's Breeches. Vitality, Mind, Intelligence, Spell Speed, all +2, Chestnut Brown die. Except for that, that's +1. Shale Brown. Let's wear the Chestnut. Shale Brown, is it darker? Let's put it on. Alright, let's wear this one. Okay. I think I like the lighter coloured breeches better. Okay, so all of these are going to go in my inventory. I'm either going to sell them to get rid of them, or I'm going to, I know some of you are gasping in horror. I don't think I can sell those anyway, but, or I'm going to, I'm a goose. Let's equip that. All right, there we go. Did I put something, my boots in here when I didn't mean to? Yes, I did. But that's okay, because they're not as good as what we've got on. I don't have anything that I'm wearing in these areas. Rightio, well, we might just have to look to that. Let us update our Conjurer again. There we go. I know, I did what? See, now we have gear of up to level 7. That's not great, but anyway. Keitha, the head wrangler, appears most distraught. See if there's anything you can do. 7 hells! Some bastard Chacon has gone and broken one of me Chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Chacon. Would you mind heading over to Matron Lethe and having a word with a soldier named Roselore for me? The rat man nest in her neck of the woods, see? You'll know what to do. She'll know what to do. Rightio. Well, let's go talk to her. Yeah, alright. It's really hard for me to run past all of these side quests because I happen to like side quests. They give me more story. I'm always a sucker for more story. And they also give me gear and stuff that happens, which means I don't have to buy as much. Radio. You're here on Keitha's behalf. I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of the creatures. The Chikern are a nuisance at these times, at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and Jacobo murder to their list of transgressions. They've forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Chikern scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Alright, now being the crackerjack crazy adventurer that we are, we've just landed ourselves with Lethe on my mind. I'm not sure. You know what we forgot to do? The matron's Lethe. To ensure they arrive, you must be kept clear of deadly predators. Rightio, let's go find some deadly predators to slay. We've level synced so that we can join in, otherwise we won't be able to hit any targets. Well, let's see if we can find... I know, what? Where are my deadly predators? Oh, I know where they are. I am a goose. This is the one of the fates that always catches me out because it's not actually on the ground. If you're ever looking for the monsters you need to slay within the time frame, they are lurking up here. Try not to target the hornet swarms by mistake or you'll have a fight on your hands that you didn't want to have. Let's go. Alright, we're just going to keep these things. I'm watching this as my marker to work out when to hit it again. You can hit it when it's about here. Unless, of course, your monster dies. In which case, that's a hornet swarm. That's an arbor buzzard. Let's see if we can get it. It's out of range. Of course it is. Always make sure this is targeting what you think it's targeting. Otherwise, you'll be fighting things you don't need to fight, and it's annoying and embarrassing, and your auto-targeter is not your friend. So that's why I tend to manually target, not in line of sight. How about this? Alrighty. So the point of doing fates is twofold. The first one being get more experience, especially when it's at your level or close to, in this case, which this one isn't, but that's okay. The second one being I think we earn some cash out of this, which we're going to need if we're going to go buying our equipment. And the third one, once you join a grand company, is it's a good way to get company seals. The fourth one is if you have your challenge log unlocked, don't do that, you evil budgie. If you have your challenge log unlocked, you are going to be able to... Oh, I'm losing it. You'll get extra bonus points for completing a certain number of fates, which will help you level. It's one of the ways I'm leveling some of my other characters as well. So, yes, good way to level all round. And you don't have to go looking for them. You just have to... Oh, the buzzard. When you see the blue circles, you can decide whether or not you're going to join in. And if they just happen to be on when you're on, they're not out of your way to do, are they? Some of them do have achievements attached. I haven't really researched them, but I think those are the harder ones to find and take part in. So you might luck out and get some of those done early just by taking advantage of your fates when you are there. Are we there yet? Oh man, I did not check that, so I'm glad that was an arbor buzzard, not a hornet swarm. Yeah. So basically we are... It's not a killing monsters is not a great way to to level up. It is in some games, it's not in this one. Unless, of course, you're doing your hunting log, in which case it's a great way because you get this big bonus batch of XP once you've killed however many your hunting log would like you to murder. So that's good. Like I said, keep an eye on this, not on that. Eventually you'll learn to do it by sound. I haven't played a conjurer or a white mage for a little while. I've been increasing my archer job in my other character, now bard. I'm actually really enjoying it. I don't think I'm doing it really well yet. I'm doing it okay. Okay enough to keep the pressure off the tank and myself from being a burden to the healer. There we go. Okay, so we got 1710 XP out of that, which is a nice batch to have on your hands as we go. Yeah, so I'm enjoying Archer. Different to Lancer in DPS in that you don't get hurt as often if you're watchful. But all right, we had to kill how many of these? Exactly 4, she said. Well, let's get with the Ratman murder. Yeah, so, and you have to remember to use some slightly different tactics. You've got to be a bit more mobile. Actually, you've got to be a lot more mobile. But your attacks can happen on the move, whereas with your Conjurer, your attacks can't happen on the move. You've got to stop for a certain amount of time to cast. Let's see how many of these little birds we can irritate. They're level 10. They'll have no trouble chasing us if we irritate them. Or if we go too close. If we go too close, we'll end up getting mobbed by them. It is one of the disadvantages of... Whoops, wrong button. If with a melee DPS, you have to get up close and personal, and you can attract the attention of multiple, which means you end up running and screaming in undignified fashion for quite some time. Usually running for your life after a very short period. So you learn pretty quick. I know, I don't think he likes me at all, this one. This is Ratman number 3. But your attack will still go off unless you run yourself out of range. Right, let's just pick off another outlier. That's going to pick on me, isn't it? Little aggro bunny. Fine. We'll just call it bonus XP. I don't think it liked its new name, however. So what we're doing is we're doing the You Shall Not Trespass main story quest because we're trying to escape Gridania so that we can deliver some Christmas gifts for some children. Have a dirt ball to the back of the head. No, oh dear. I know, it's not something you do in polite company, and obviously impolite company does not appreciate it either. If you stand still just long enough to get the spell off, but not long enough for the animation to complete, yeah, that helps too. You can then move while it's still refreshing. That's something. Let's see if we can be lazy and jump up this way. No. I know, you're gonna make me run all the way around. Are you sure? This looks promising. It's... oh. It is promising. I think that took me a lot more effort though. Oh dear, we managed to come up the shortcut. Excellent. Alright, main story quest 2, You Shall Not Pass. I don't even have the story quest list open, so I don't know how many I've got left. Where am I going? I know, it does help. She's not inside the building. If you look to where your story quest marker is, I think she must be... oh! I think we were supposed to go back to the guard. Yep. Alright. They are free tip for you. Don't go back to where you think the quest marker should be. Actually follow where it is. That kind of helps. I knew this. Too busy waffling. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You've shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Chikern will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. I doubt it. Alright, let's go with... I may already have that. Amadeus Dalmatica. Can I pop this up? I do already have an Amadeus Dalmatica. Let's just have some elegant bronze pieces instead. Aha! When you're looking for story quests on the ground, this little fiery, this is an ordinary quest, no little fancy bit around the outside. And this is a story quest, different shape, and it's got a fire around the outside. That's what you're chasing. If you're wondering why I'm bothering to explain it, I'm assuming those of you, most of us who are starting new characters are brand new players, and this helps. If it doesn't, I apologise. Alright, Usher Ja'ab, a wood whaler from the matron's Lethe, is looking for a sure-footed adventurer to pluck blue trumpets from the root of the nearby Heavens Pillar. Oh, sure, flower gathering sounds peaceful. Ho there, adventurer, you seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the root of the Heavens Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking, not more than a mushroom, and then he explains why it's important. Just watch your step while you're up there. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. No, they won't. Alright, once you're up, head to the top end of the route, report to Theodore, and he'll be glad that someone's taking care of that chore. Alright, this is the route he's talking about, and those little shiny bits are the mushrooms. And yes, you can fall off. I know, right? Don't try to do this if you are of the level to be automatically added to the fate, because you will automatically be added to the fate and those birds will attack you mercilessly, making it very hard to keep your balance while on the route itself, I bet. Also, look before you leap. Ow, 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 ow. Because it's a long run back to the stairs you're going to need to climb back up, that's why. Oh yeah, and you get hurt. I know, this is not that other game where you can ameliorate falling damage with a good placement of points. You need to just get more hit points, which you do as you level. Alright, but I was right, there is a blue trumpety thing over here. Can I get down there without falling off? Yes. Come on, Clea. I know, I'm sorry. I promise I'll try not to drop you off the branches second time. Maybe. Ow. I know. I'm trying to be lazy and it's working against me. We should just bite the bullet and walk the long way around so we don't fall off the tree. I know. Yes, I have done this before, but I'm rushing it a little bit, so I'm making poor choices. You know what we also didn't do, and it's the first thing we should do whenever we arrive. We forgot to turn around and slap that aetherite crystal. Alright, we do want to go past this route, and then we want to kind of walk over the edge and land on that, and then pick this up. I'm pretty sure we can get back up without having to fall off again. Maybe. Yep, there we go. The game is not that mean. And then they said head up to the top. Rightio. Theodore. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. A teeny tiny problem with heights, and there he is, standing up, overlooking the forest, the poor man. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folk can traverse the central shroud since the calamity, all but split the area in twain. It's not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heavens pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Alrighty. Do we already have an Emmetter's hempen coif? We do. I think I went and bought these because they were needed. Okay, another level. Level 17. Theodore, in the grim darkness of the forest. Theodore's looking for an adventurer to deliver a message. It is, regrettably, my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bentbranch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the roof for my shift. Wow. Look, it's a brave man that admits his fear. A braver one who'll face it too. And some things are just not reasonable. You can conquer them momentarily, but the fear stays. Rosaline. Shadowy fellow, now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it's nothing more than a Chacon thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I should very much like to see it. To the north. More running. Okay, there's the route going up. Alright, it looks like it's just in this little meadow area, so that's not too far away. Over this way. We are running north, yes. If you look at the little compassy thing over here. That's so cute. She must be looking for, it looks like she's looking for herbs and things for botanist. Maybe. I know there's a patch there. A warm leather bag. Wait, there was a fireplace there also. Search for signs. What about this? No. Alright. Oh, but we can go back now. Radio, let's go. We must be getting of a high enough level that they're not automatically targeting us here. We're now 7 levels above them. The cheeky little shellbacks. Radio. I have to say, when I'm having a hard day, this is my go-to game. Now. Have you found something? I have. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveller. And inside we have a Jacobo grooming brush and Rosling oil? But wait, why would a traveller make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bentbranch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the Jacobos. Thank you, adventurer. We've been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. Alrighty. I do have ammo to duck bills, so we'll go again for the Allegans. Our next, the threat elevated. Alright, let's see what that's about. Rosaline would like you to warn other sentries of the stranger's activities. And she says we cannot allow him. A letter containing... so she's given me a letter to give them. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry's committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bentbranch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Uld'ah sees the letter. He stands watch within the stable, so if the stranger's aim is to harm the Jacobos, Uld'ah may have to personally put an end to it. Right, normally I would take that second quest. I mean, the reason you do, when you're not trying to be in a hurry, if you just click on here, is you get different rewards. In this case, it's a potion, it's some, it's potion, some coin, and some XP. So I'm just going to escape out of that. But by having a look at what the quests are, you can see what the rewards are, which means if it's gear, then you don't miss out. Alright, at the Bannock. All the way over there. Oh, and it looks like it's only going to light them up one at a time too. So no point going down to here to see the stableman until we've... Alright, we've got this. Well, let's go. Where's my sprint? Wait, that's a river. Maybe I should cross the... go for a sprint. Bogyarzan, not friendly. There we go. Oh, the Bannock. That's where the recruits were. Elmar, you don't remember you. You don't look like you're here for training. No, I have this missive for you. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard to the bridge, by the bridge to Bentbranch. Godspeed, adventurer. Alright, now we get to go back to Bentbranch. I know, try not to put your finger on the E key when you want to go forward. It does not work very well. Right now, I guess we could follow the road to the south, or we could just, you know, shortcut across the lovely meadows. Now, he's at the bridge, though, so it probably would do us better to actually do what he asked. I know, what? I'm following directions. Shush, don't let that get out. Yes, it would. We don't want to cross the river the hard way and find we have to double back. Bernard, hi. You have business with me, adventurer? Yep, I have a letter from Roselore. Roselore is right to be cautious. With this strange adventure so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bentbranch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here. Take it. You'll find Uld'ah in the stables past the Lethe. Oh, excellent. Well, let's visit that on the way through. Because we should be doing two things when we arrive at a new location that we're going to be adventuring out of for a little while. We should be attuning to the Lethe first thing because it makes our life easier as we go. There we are. Beautiful. Lethe. Teleport. Aha. Alright. This is teleport. It lets us pull up a map of places we can go. At the moment, that's not very many, but it will get longer, that list, as we attune to more. The second thing we should be doing, if we're adventuring out of here, is setting it as our home point. And trying to remember to use it. Okay. I know, I should be talking to all these people. But not right now. Right now, we're going to see how long it takes. I think I've spent about an hour so far, just getting up to level 15. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. Yes. Speaking of which. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's Lethe? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend those chocobos. Alright. Boom, another level. Migrant Marauders. Oh, we learnt Swiftcast. And acquired Stone Mastery, which means our stone now takes more to cast, but it also does more damage. Uld'ah would like to impose upon the kindness of an adventurer. You're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it for me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I've need of a capable woman like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he'd been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travellers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lethe to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamned road. In those words. Okay. Use language on a total stranger. I getcha. Alright, we have a little blue arrow at the bottom of our map box. That means there's a fate in this direction, but the arrow we're interested in is a little orange arrow. We'll just pop the map up. Maybe we're not. Let me just... There it is. Okay, little orange arrow, Migrant Marauders. That's what we're heading for. Little blue arrow. There should be a couple now. That just popped something in the water. Alright, well, as you know, we're going to try and get things done. I know I'm trying really hard not to get distracted. But I mean, it's a fate, and it's so tempting. And because my usual way of playing is I see the fate and I play with the fate, because that way we get more done. A vulture egg. Well, that would explain the problem, wouldn't it? We'll interact with the vulture egg. Of course, when there's an egg, oh yeah, there's usually two very angry parents around. And you don't want to get caught in that crossfire. What am I attacking? Nothing. Oh, because I'm healing them. You goose. Let's try it. Let's try using our control key when we need it. Whoop, and get out of the line of fire. Thank you, because that could hurt. I know, it seems a little bit wrong to be murdering two parents protecting their young, but they are also, well, they're attacking travelers. Maybe they see them as a threat as well. All right. Okay. We are above, so we're not going to be part of this fate unless we hit level sync. Radio. A northern vulture, two, and they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit the last detail from any official reports. I'd rather not give Uld'ah any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. No, otherwise Uld'ah's going to have your innards for fancy wear. Alrighty, that looks like something I don't have. Let's have some hempen dress gloves. Lethe, you need some help? Lethe, a guard at Gelvan's Spire, wants you to visit the hedge tree. Sure thing. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Hera Leone. Sure thing. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the Mirror Planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but still there's no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I'm not unduly concerned. Amel, however, was responsible for organizing Leone's transportation, and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order. Alright, orange marker, let's go. But not before we update our equipment. Hit recommended gear, grab your hempen dress gloves. There we go. Nice set of quality too. Maybe those other garments were more quality as well. Let us hit 9 for a sprint. Try and get used to, if you're playing keyboard and mouse, try and get used to using your keyboard keys rather than your mouse for hitting your hotbars. It stands you in better stead when you're in a battle in a dungeon or a trial. You're just quicker, and you can keep your eyes, especially if you learn to touch type it, you can keep your eyes on the battle a lot better, and try and stay out of trouble. Leone. Yes, what troubles you, my dear? Ah, yes, the boat. I'd quite forgotten. My task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamtara Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Amel that I should be late in arriving. I will be late. You are late, lady. Oh, my goodness. I know. They let these people wield elemental power. Let's go and inform Amel of what is happening. I think it might be important. Let's hit our 9 key again. Of course, it does help if you have things on your keyboard, not to actually forget to hit the buttons when you can. I know, right? So these quests are designed to take you from one small area of side quests to the next. And my advice would be, enjoy the side quests, enjoy the story. Don't just rush through the story to level like we're doing at the moment. But enjoy the side quests and learn the area as you go, and take advantage of that extra XP. You bear a message from Hera Leone, an evil presence in the Deepcroft. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now. 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. All right. Feathered harpoon. Wrapped maple bow. Budding maple wand. Now, do I already have one? I do. I'm going to pick up a feathered harpoon because, let me just go Control I. I already have a maple longbow. Ah. I know, very tempting to get the equipment without needing to go up, but we'll grab the feathered harpoon because that way I have something for my lancer when I pick it up if I choose to take on more jobs than just one. Radio, just get rid of that. Amel, a local at the Mirror Planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from a wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, my lady? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nofika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate, with none willing to risk another encounter with the creature. I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the road where the incident occurred. And then he tells me how to get to it. Thank you. I know, because he isn't to know that I have this handy-dandy little marker on my map. You know what else we didn't do at Bentbranch? We didn't unlock the Chocobo, which does make our life a lot easier. We might do that if the adventures take us back to it. Uh-oh. Big purple circle. There's trouble afoot. Oh my gosh, what is that? Well, okay. It's a lumber toad. Ah, and it wants to get up close and personal. So it can squish me. Thank you, toad. That's just... Wow. Well, let's grab the cargo. We don't need to do it in so much of a hurry now because whatever knocked over the wagon is kind of dead. Alrighty, let's head on back. I can sprint again, yes. Your sprint does have a cooldown time, but the little button becomes clear once you... Deliver the cargo to Keith. Oh, I see. Radio. Yeah, it becomes clear once you once it's ready to be tapped again. So you keep half an eye on it, like most of your abilities. Otherwise, you just take a leisurely jog through the forest. Might as well take the stairs. There's effort, and then there's effort I don't need to spend. Alrighty, I know. I really want to stop. So yeah, so my usual way of playing is I will follow the main story quest to each area, and then while I'm in that area, I will clear each side quest, and that's worked pretty well for me for leveling up and getting extra gear that, you know, isn't obvious is around. Until you get to the point where your character hits the level cap for the region you're in. So, for instance, if you're playing A Realm Reborn, the level cap is 60. So once Clear Oceans hits level 60 in Conjurer, she won't gain any more XP. And that's the point I normally start at second class and follow the procedure. Again, you have a delivery for me. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up from the Mirror Planks. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the Deepcroft. Makes me wonder if me Chocobos are safe at night. It does. Yeah, it does. Boom. The other way you can do it is follow the main story quest and ignore the side quest with your first character, and then when they level up, use the side quest to level up your second character, seeing as they don't have the main story quest to help them. So it all depends on how you want to do it. Oh, no, oh please, gods, no, not Lethe's egg. Clear, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg? An egg! Sorry, you're sure the Chocobos will lay another? Do you not understand? Their egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Uh, okay, Lucolot seeks your assistance in finding a lost Chocobo egg. You will help me, won't you, Clear? Thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. Ask the others to see if they've noticed anything unusual around the stables lately. I will do exactly that. I know any stable keeper worth his salt will be distraught. Well, see if the gate guards saw anything, human. See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lass. A man. It was running off towards the Tamtara Jeepcroft. You say an egg was took, and I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a Chocobo egg without proper learning? It's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Well, I'm pretty sure you can scramble it anyway. I did not say that out loud. Alrighty. Chocobo egg gone missing? Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, Chocobos were making a racket earlier, so much so I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. Didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, Alazan fellow. Didn't recognise his face. Seemed awfully Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? Because you were worried about the Chocobos as your first priority. That's okay. And you didn't quite put two and two together quick enough. Alrighty, let's go see if these guys have seen anything. Bernard? Have I seen any odd characters about, aside from yourself, you mean? Thanks. Not that I recall. Did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Lucolot. If you say it was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the Chocobos? Well, you are not too bright, are you? That's what we're trying to find out. Okay. Heading on up to Lucolot. I know. We'll get his egg back for him. Okay. We'll do our best, and hopefully before someone makes it into breakfast. Though that is making me hungry. I know what. I explain what I've discovered to Lucolot and Kiefer. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, it was no simple robbery. The culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest. Tells me we're dealing with someone well versed in Chocobo breeding. Leia, you see, is one of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of her eggs. Hold your Chocobos, Lucolot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off toward the Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got my mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. She's right. Well, yes, he may seek to lay a false trail or... Oh, it's not important, it's the egg that matters. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Clear, but acts of dare and do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. Yeah, I can get him for you. With luck, you may be catching the thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We can't be certain he's working alone in this. I know. Helping poor, overwhelmed NPCs is what an adventurer does. Let's go. It's my job, man. Alright, so yes, this is a Christmas episode, in case you're wondering. And it's running over long. You know what? We're going to stop it right here. I am going to bid you guys adieu. In the next episode, we're going to see if we can finish off our main scenario quests or not, as the case may be. Take care out there. If you liked it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. I'll check you later.